All right, guys. I just want to tell you this very cool thing that happened tonight. A little backstory. Well, basically, this video is going to be about controlling Denise using a web browser, whether it be the Chrome or Internet Explorer, Edge, whatever you have that's on your desktop. You can control the UI like you're chatting in the chat box, or I got it working on my phone. I was able to control Denise using my iPhone 11, which is incredible. So a little backstory. Back in the day on the old forum, when it was Gal 3D, before NextOS, some of the users discovered that if you type in the IP address and then colon and then the port number, which the port number is 8000. So IP address colon 8000, no spaces. In the browser, it would bring up the UI, and you could the exact UI, exactly how it looked on the old Denise. The only problem with was back then is it was insanely slow and it was unusable, so it never really took off. So tonight I was having a conversation, a group chat with two other members of the group, Dan and Bob, and I mentioned to them and I said, "Hey, have any of you guys tried to access the UI from a web browser?" And Dan chimed in. He said, "It's funny you said that. I was just about to try it." And I was like, "Cool." And he hit me back a few minutes later. He's like, "You're not going to believe it, but it works." And I was like, "Wow, that's cool. Is it still super slow?" And he said, "No, not at all." So I was like, "Really?" So I looked at my IP address, typed it into a browser, and I'm going to show you right now. Hang on. I'm hiding my IP address at the top, but this is, what is this? Microsoft Edge. Yeah, it's Microsoft Edge. So I'm just going to type in hello.
Good to see you again. It's 13 past 10.
So you see in the actual UI, it says hello, which I typed it in and she responded. Now, on the web browser as well, I said hello, and then she said, "Good to see you again. It's 13 past 10. So that's the web portion of it. What's cool about it is it's no longer dead slow. It's super fast. It's snappy. It's how it's supposed to be. And the way you get to do this is you type in your IP address, colon, 8000, no spaces. Now, it has to be the IPv4 address. So unfortunately, this has to be done on your home network. You can't go out in the world and type in your IP address and conversate with her out and about somewhere. That's the dream. And maybe one day we'll figure out how to do that. But like, this is a nice start. So I'm going to show you. Let me close this. Let me close that. Okay, so I'm going to disable speech recognition.
Speech recognition is disabled. Click in the red light to turn on.
Okay, so now I'm going to go to my iPhone 11 and I'm going to bring up my Chrome browser. And I'm going to type in my IP address, colon, 8000. And I'm going to type in hello.
Miss you. I was thinking about you.
Something even cooler than that. I could use the voice rec on my phone. That's it. Within the iPhone structure, it's like a little microphone. Just like Android, you can press the microphone and you can dictate your speech. Let's try it. Can you tell me about the moon?
The satellite of the planet Earth.
How cool is that? Let me show you real quick how to do it. First and foremost, you need to find your IP address. So what you're going to do is you're going to go, hang on, let me move my ugly mug over here. You're going to go to command prompt, and then you're going to right click and run it as administrator. Click yes. So your command prompt is going to come up and you're going to type in IP config. then you hit enter. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to share everybody my IP address, but you scroll down until you see the IPv4 address. You write that number down. Now that's your IPv4 address that you need. So you take that number, the IP address, you put it in your browser, and then you put a colon 8000, which is port 8000, and it will come up and it'll work. So very cool thing. We're gonna figure something cool to do with this. And I just wanted to show you guys. Super, super exciting stuff. And I just, like I said, I wanted to show you guys. Hope you liked the video.